Hi! I was just thinking to myself as this video wound up of how I feel like Jenna Marbles with Spider-Man in the background. If you watch her videos, they're a little bit racy, but they're kind of funny. Anyways, we've been up since 6:30. It's 9 o'clock now, and this is his second nap of the day. He has days where he naps like crazy, and then he has days where he doesn't barely nap. I have a feeling this will be a big napping day, and I'm kind of glad because I don't have my other kids, so that makes mommy time a lot more. Anyways, I wanted to take this opportunity to do a weight loss check-in. The last time I did one was back on July 2nd when I started this journey, so it's been 18 days. And I'm not planning on doing a weekly check-in. I'm just going to do one whenever I feel like there's something to report. Maybe eventually when things start to be like kicked up a notch, then maybe I'll start doing weeklies. But as of right now, I'm just going to kind of do it when I feel like there's something to talk about. So in my last video, I talked about how I'm starting this journey and I'm not planning on, it being a quick thing. And I found over the last couple weeks that I'm starving, and I'm starving all the time, and I'm pretty sure it's because I'm feeding this one. And I've never breastfed before, so I'm still trying to, work through that. And my go-to thing right now, which I can't stop eating, is this. Almonds. However, in a quarter cup, there's 170 calories. So I sit here and many, many times a day, I take a huge handful of almonds and I eat them. And although they are very good for you, they have large amounts of protein and good amount of fiber, and at the same time, are very high in calories. So just thinking, if I take 8, which is, I probably take between 8 and 12 big handfuls a day, and you could probably get about a quarter cup in a huge handful. That's like 1,600 calories if I take 8. I'm rounding up here. Probably more like 1,400 or whatever. So it's hard to think about it as that because I would never really mark my almonds down. And they're just so good for you. And then I started looking at the calories. And it's a lot. However, I'm not really 100% focused on calorie counting and whatever. I've been using my Lose It app here and there. I usually use it for the first couple meals of the day. Like breakfast and lunch I'll input, and dinner I don't normally input. My dinners are always very healthy. We eat very healthy. But I haven't been horribly obsessed with it. I still haven't started working out. I'm nursing my foot back. I think it's getting there. I have good days and bad days, and I kind of just need to get out and do it. I think little mister here and I are going to take a walk here in a little bit. Because I don't have the other kids, and I'm just going to put them in the wrap and go for a walk, a mile or two. Who knows, however much I feel like, before it gets too hot. But anyways, like I said, I've been really hungry, and I've been kind of going up and down this whole time in weight. I'd go up a pound, and then down 3 pounds, and then up another pound, and down 2 pounds, and so on and so on. Sorry, I got distracted with something on my computer. Anyways, my official weigh-in after 18 days is I am down to 293. So I've lost 5 pounds in 18 days. And I don't know if that's for sure my weight, because yesterday I was 2 pounds heavier, and the day before I was 3 pounds heavier. I'm sorry, 4 pounds heavier. So basically in the last 2 days I've lost 6 pounds, and the day before that, 3 days ago, I gained 3 pounds. So I went up 3, I went down 4, and I went down 2. So I don't know. That's what I weighed in today, and I stepped on my scale many, many times, and that's just what I weighed in. But I'm going with it. What's that vibrating? Oh. There. So, I'm trying to not snack as much. I'm trying to eat healthier meals. This morning I had a bowl of Cheerios with some almond milk. My husband and I are trying to cut out dairy and lean to more being vegan. I don't know if we're going to go full vegan completely, because dairy isn't everything. And we already have a hard enough time going out and eating or eating at other people's houses and stuff because of it. But we're definitely, while we're at home, we're trying to cut out dairy. And the first thing we started with was milk. So I went out and bought, I might have talked about this in the other video. Maybe I should have watched it before I did this. But if I didn't, we went out at my grocery shopping this month. I bought soy milk, almond milk, and coconut milk. And I bought unflavored of each one and flavored of each one. And just trying to figure out what we'd like, because we're not going to be drinking milk anymore. We've determined that we both like the unsweetened almond milk, and there's only 45 calories in a cup. But I'm still, in my coffee, we determined, let me step back, we determined we both did not like coconut milk. And so I couldn't even get through a bowl of cereal with coconut milk. To me, it was disgusting. So I ended up putting it in my coffee as a base of a creamer, and then I would add a little bit of my French vanilla creamer. And that way, because I like my coffee really, really white and sweet. It's been, because if it's espresso, I don't like it sweet. I like it really coffee-y. But regular coffee has a different flavor than espresso, so I like it sweet and white. So I was putting mostly coconut milk and then some vanilla creamer on top, because vanilla creamer has so many calories. So I was trying to balance that out. But I found, so we used up all the coconut milk. And then today we opened up our last jug of almond milk that we need to try. Actually, there's one more brand, but we both decided that we love soy milk and we like unsweetened almond milk. When we realized that the last one we had left of the almond milk was the sweetened one. And so it's almost too sweet, and it has way too much sugar, and it has double the calories. So it's not going to be a base as a milk when we use it in cereal and things. However, I think it's a really great alternative to my coffee. So I made my coffee this morning, and without putting any creamer in it, I put, this is basically, I make a pot of coffee in a French press, and I make 16 ounces of water, and it's coffee in a French press, and I steep it, and then I pour a cup, which is a lot, of sweetened almond milk, which is 90 calories, and ice, and then the coffee, and I make my coffee, and I'll drink probably 2 a day. It's a lot, but I'm not going to Starbucks anymore because I'm trying to save money, and I was going and getting a 5-shot drink every day. I know I'm breastfeeding, but I drank coffee all through my pregnancy. I'm a horrible mother. I would only do my 3-shot sugar-free cinnamon dolce vanilla, or a venti, iced venti sugar-free cinnamon dolce latte. And when you look it up on their website, that has 225 milligrams of caffeine, and you're allowed 300 a day. So I would just really concentrate on the things like chocolate and the stuff that I knew that had caffeine, to where I'm not getting that extra bits. But I did it my whole pregnancy. I'm really badly addicted to coffee. I worked in coffee shops from the age of 17 until February of this year. So that makes 11 years off and on. I stopped a few times when I had kids, and I'll probably end up going back when I decide to go get a job again. So it's always been free coffee, and I'm insanely addicted. So he's gotten used to it. Horrible, I know. Anyway, so I'm thinking that I like this, and as soon as my creamer's gone, I'll drop that too. Another step, and then our next step, which we're kind of working on now, is eliminating cheese. This is the first month. I normally go to Sam's Club and buy their... That was a weird noise. Buy their huge blocks of cheese, and we would normally go through those in just a couple weeks. I'll buy 2 of them, and by the end of the couple weeks later, I'm having to buy more cheese because we just ate a lot of cheese. And I still have 2 blocks sitting in my fridge out in the garage, and I have like a half a block in here that's been left over from last month. So we've cut back on our cheese intake insanely, and we're also cutting back on our eggs. So it's just step by step, and pretty soon, in a few months, we'll probably, hopefully, be completely weaned off of eggs and cheese and milk. We still eat cottage cheese, and I still eat yogurt. But it's just step by step. So, I think that's about it. So I'm down 5 pounds in 18 days. I'm still going. I'm not exercising that much. I'm trying to breastfeed more or pump more to burn more calories. I don't really know if the calories... My sister and I were talking about this the other day. I don't really know if the calories come from just making the milk, or how many times you breastfeed, or kind of both. The more you breastfeed, the more you make. I don't really know how the calories are being burned. The extra calories from breastfeeding. I find now that I breastfeed about 1 time a day with him, and I've been pumping 2 to 3 times a day, and I feel like my supply is dropping, so I'm trying to kick that up. Today, I'm going to kick it up a notch. And I'm hoping that will help me burn more calories, too. So that's what I got to report for this weight loss journey video, too. And I really am inspired with all the comments that I got on the last video of encouragement, and I have no problem putting my journey out there for other people as long as it's helping inspire people, because that's what I'm hoping to get out of the YouTube community, is to get inspiration from you all and to inspire other people. So I'll continue to do this as long as everybody wants me to. If people start getting annoyed or these videos start taking over, which I really doubt they will, I'll stop. But for this time, it's part of my lifestyle changes right now, and I wanted to include y'all with me. So my arm is going numb from holding this little... He's not little by any means. I'm guessing he's around 15 pounds. So that's it. I could be like Jenna again and go, bye-bye, Spider-Man. Have a good day, guys.